like I said, you should be teaching a class how to monetize social media because that's all you're qualified to do. You shouldn't be lecturing people on the government, on women.
I used to work for the government.
I'm talking about events that are occurring in Iran, Israel, in Ukraine, Russia. You act as if like you're part of the military. Is there something we should know? Are you like a military general?
You don't have to work for the military to understand geopolitical affairs and
you
conflicts.
tell people things. You don't say. You tell.
Yeah.
You don't say this
So
is
I
what
tell
I
the
think.
truth.
You don't say I think this, I think that. You tell people what it is, but you're not qualified to. I'm calling a spade a spade.
You make zero sense. You realize that, right?
I make no sense?
You make no sense, yeah.
And you're not qualified to speak on the subject?
No, because I would
5
argue.
years ago, you had nothing. So you should teach everyone how to make money, monetize social media. You can't teach people how to make money other ways. You have a course. You tell people how to make money. Who the fuck are you to tell people to make money?
Someone
I
that's
should
way
tell people
more,
that.
yeah, someone that's far more famous than you are. Nobody knows
What
who you
about
are for obvious
famous?
reasons.
I have more money than you. I don't care
You
about
probably
famous.
don't actually, but that's fine.
Okay.
We can
Everyone,
let you. We can
look
let
up
you.
Johnny Roof on
Because here's
Google.
the thing. I've been very. I'm actually transparent about
Ask
my
your
finances.
partner who
and-
has more money. Your
Okay,
partner knows.
that's cool.
fresh.
Again, buddy, you're coming in here, talking to me on my channel, saying that I'm not qualified when you've been on my show and no one knows who you are. And here's the other thing
That
too.
doesn't answer the
my
question.
My resume, I've done a lot. Okay, I've served this country. I've put my life on the line to protect the Constitution. I've arrested terrorists, human smugglers, all types of shit, pedophiles. I've done it all. Then I transitioned into a fitness business, which I was able to bring into another six-figure income. Then I started a podcast, which became wildly successful, made me a multimillionaire. Then I control a bunch of real estate in multiple states. So you can sit here and say, oh, you can't monetize or you're not qualified. I'm actually very qualified because I was a regular guy and I was able to turn myself into a millionaire versus you. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody cares who you are. And quite frankly, you're not qualified to talk about anything.
Here's the
so with that
difference.
said, there's a reason why you're talking on my channel, not the other way around.
Here's the difference.
Clearly, you're jaded about
listen,
something
let
and
me
you have
finish.
a personal vendetta.
Myron, let me finish.
Okay?
Let
You have
me
a personal
finish.
vendetta.
Myron, let me finish.
The reality is,
Myron.
people know who I am.
Myron.
Nobody knows or gives a
Myron,
fuck who
no
you
one
are.
cares about who you are.
You're here. You clearly do. What the fuck are you talking
to
about?
Myron,
Get the fuck
listen.
out of here. Get this guy out of here,
Listen,
man.
You're 35.
Get this guy out of here.
I've been a millionaire for the last 15 years.
Nobody gives a
and
fuck
I'm
what
your
you got to
age.
say. You're pissed off because I didn't want to talk to you on the street. Get the fuck up out
On
of here.
the street?
You're a fucking nobody. You're a fucking nobody. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. This fucking guy. He's fucking mad because I didn't want to say hi to him one time on the streets coming